But you're talking some real talk now, though. Because I am on good terms with pretty much a lot of different people.
Yes.
That they don't know that I'm really not in good terms with them.
Oh.
Because of the fact that it's not their business to know what I feel is personal about them. The only thing that matters is the kitchen or the cause or the focus. It's not about me and what I personally feel about you, right? But if you've done me wrong, I'm going to remember that. But nobody really knows that. So I have this saying, right? There's money in the transaction, but the wealth is in the relationships.
Oh, wow.
Right? So in terms of, I get that transactions matter. You said it. I mean, a ticket comes spitting out. Somebody's paying some money. So you got to provide a service. And you keep saying this word, execute.
Yes.
And if we don't execute, we're going to lose out.
You will.
Right. So now you have executed and built such a great reputation in the places that you've been. But yet you still choose to roll and go after. Now you're like a personal chef out here in Southern California. I mean, we're a long ways from your home.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Far.
And then you've been all over the place and then working for corporate companies, right? And now you're doing your own thing. Talk to us about just the audacity and the courage to do something like that.
It's so funny when I would get dressed and go to work. You know, it's those times where you're working jobs and it's a job. But the passion in my heart is still there. But you just know and you feel that this is not the place that I'm going to end up, or this is not the end all, know all. So at that point, I would just grind and grind and grind. But thinking back now on my experience and where I am right now, all of those things were just shaping and molding me. Like it literally just transformed me. I've never known why I would have to dice almost 200 pounds of onions.
Right.
But now in my recipes now, like I think I have a couple videos up on my Instagram, Your Plate Mate. I mean, I'm killing these onions. Like, and that's just a small example of repetitious things that you do in the kitchen just over and over and over and over again. Like all of those experiences built me and made me into the man that I am today. And just thinking about writing 1,000 recipes and going back and rereading them and proofreading them, all of that's going to help me with my cookbook that I'm working on right now. So to just look back on those experiences, they've helped me greatly, and they've turned me into the great man and the great chef that I am today.
Yeah, you are a great man. Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
So here's a Coach V quote as we close out. You have the last 45 seconds, okay? Success breeds success, but life struggle is the faculty of life that can teach us like no success can. That's a Coach V quote. Talking about the struggles, what it is that it taught you. Because people say, oh, yeah, you live and you learn. Yeah, right. But only success breeds success. But to go through that struggle, there's only one way to learn, right? And it's go through the grind. So you got about 30 seconds. Talk about that.
Going through the grind. You don't even know you went through it until you look back and you're like, man.
I do when I'm jogging. When I'm jogging, I know I'm going through the grind.
Well, I definitely know what you mean. I just bought a bike and I'm just, whew.
Right.
But yeah, but the kitchen struggle, it's almost one of those things like you just have to just love just being beat and saying, hey, I'm going to come back the next day and I'm going to do better. And that's kind of the mentality that all chefs have. And I can definitely talk about that a little bit later when we come back. But it's just a love-hate relationship, man, in the kitchen. And that's why I left, because I want to bring all the love back and diminish the hate.
Wait, are you talking about marriage or are you talking about the kitchen? Are you talking about our passion projects or are you talking about the kitchen? Are you talking about raising kids? Or are you talking about the kitchen? Are you talking about being in sales?
No,
or are we talking about being in the kitchen? Hey, that's just some hashtag real talk about life.
Yeah, totally.
Right? Absolutely. That love-hate relationship. But you're going to get up the very next day and get after it all over.
You have to.
In studio with Island Block Radio's The Coach V Show's Rising Star. Keep it locked. We'll be back after this brief message break. You're listening to The Coach V Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Where iron sharpens iron. Together we rise on Island Block Radio, the pulse of the Pacific, where paradise lives.